Now, is this creek here called something, or?
Yeah, this is, well, down at the bottom of the road here, it's Owl Creek. It's where Owl Creek starts.
Okay.
So.
Well, I can't wait to get home, and like I said, I've got some other old maps and some aerial photography that I want to compare to what you showed me, and see if I can get a lay of the land.
Yeah.
And,
you don't see that old road on.
I haven't seen that anywhere.
That's why I was trying to find that one from. I've got a map from
1840s.
the 1840s.
You said? Well, if you find that, let me know. I'll bring I got a little tiny copier. I'll bring my copier out here. We'll copy it.
That'd be cool.
Just so I can have a copy of it.
The one I'm thinking of, I don't know if it was like a official map, but it had all the homesteaded.
Well, back then they didn't have an official entity going out mapping in the 40s. They didn't do that till the 70s. But yeah, they had a lot of hand-drawn maps that showed all this stuff, and those things are worth their weight in gold. I mean, very valuable.
Yeah.
Just for the information that's on them.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that road, you know, is not on.
Not even the 1877.
Yeah. It was the road they hauled hemp on. That was a big product. They made rope out of. They took it over to Weston and shipped it. But
well, I'm going to do a little bit more research. Now, that book that you've got, the Newmarket Historical
thing? Newmarket Church,
does the church still sell them?
Probably, yeah. I can have Mom check and see.
Have her check for me and find out how much they are. I'd like to have one.
It's got all the people from the area, from Dearborn, Camp Point, Newmarket, all that. They all sent in their family.
Their little histories and stories.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'd love to have a copy of that. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of research around this area.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the names, and to have a book like that tells their stories. And,
it's pretty neat.
Give me some more leads.
This is a good area, because I've seen it in, what was it, that early 1860s, I guess. They tried to burn Cannon Point and all that stuff, so. All that happened. There's a lot of little skirmishes around the area, and
I'm sure that book's got them all listed in there too.
It does. It's got a lot of them in there.
And that's the kind of places that I like to look for.
Yeah.
Camps and skirmishes.
That's the only way you can find that stuff.
It's word of mouth, and a lot of people my age or younger, your age, they don't care about history anymore. So all that stuff's going to be lost if it's not written down.
I really enjoy it.
Oh yeah. Well, you have to. I mean, you live right in the middle of it.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you letting me look, and like I said, you're a wealth of information. I really appreciate that too.
No problem.
And give me a call and let me know when he cuts that.
All right.
And like I said, I'm going to see what I can find for aerial photographs and stuff like that, and I'll bring that back out. And, and
I think you could spend quite a bit of time out here playing around.
Like I said, it sounds like it's going to be a gold mine out there. I mean, even if I find a bullet, I mean, that's just amazing to me.
Anything would be cool,
I'd love to have a flask, though.
Anything you can dig up from the Civil War back then is just really neat. There's down that way was an old house. I think it was, like maybe the slave quarters way back in the day.
That's why I was asking your mom if they actually had slaves here.
They did. Somebody brought by a book, and I don't know where he showed it to my uncle. He lived up there. And they raised Indian corn out here. And there's a big silo behind that barn. It's like 100 foot tall. I don't know how the hell they built it. But, they raised Indian corn. They had about, I think they said they kept about half a dozen slaves. So they were, but back then that was pretty expensive.
Right.
5 or 6 slaves.
Well, just looking at this house, I mean, this house is a masterpiece, and I mean, you know it cost a lot of money. Plus all the acreage that was owned and all the outbuildings.
They had quite a bit of money.
Wish they would have dropped some for me.
Yeah, no kidding. They probably did somewhere.
Well, you gotta get past the pull tabs and the bolts, nuts and bolts first.
Yeah, there's a lot of history out here. Said that was built in 1850, and then added on to towards the 1900s, and all the fancy stuff was put on around 1900. It had a lot of extra rooms that went out that way.
Yeah, that's what your mom was saying. Oh, what was that?
Oh, she's got a fire burning over there.
Oh.
An aerosol can.
Back in the Civil War days.
Yeah, the old house was down there, and that was a really nice, it was a 2-story house, and that was right by the road there, so might be some interesting stuff around there.
Yeah, like I said, once it gets cool out and they get the crops out, I mean, if you don't mind, I mean, how much land do you guys still own?
We've got 114, I think, and my uncle's got, I don't know, 250, something like that. So,
a big chunk.
Yeah, pretty good size.
Well, like I said, I can spend a lot of time out here.
Yeah, there's all kinds of good areas to do that at.
Yeah.
So I think that house is about straight down that way, and then you could follow that road through the woods and just...
What's left of the house now? Is just the foundation or nothing?
Not a lot of anything. There's like the old well and stuff around in there. It basically fell down about 15, 20 years ago, and I think Grandpa ended up throwing a match to it, so you could tell where it was. There's not a lot left of it, but
it was just a small house, though.
Yeah, it was a 2-story, probably four rooms down, maybe 3 or 4 up.
Still pretty good size. I mean, it's not like a little shack or anything.
Yeah, it wasn't a shack.
But yeah, I'd love to metal detector around that one also.
Yeah. I think you could probably go from there and then over the hill. And
was that house right on that road that went through there?
Yeah, about from here to the barn, from it or closer.
Okay, yeah, so they would have traveled up and down that road to get to that house. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to head back that way, and like I said, it was really nice talking to you.
Yeah, it's good to meet you, Don.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
And like I said, give me a call, or I'll come back out and check with you in a couple weeks.
I'll definitely call you when the corn's out, and that way you can make some plans.
Yeah, now if I do come back and do it and the corn's out, you mind if I bring a buddy?
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't know if you'll be back there with me or not, but I don't like to travel too far from the beaten path by myself.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So I always usually have somebody with me, unless I'm doing, like I said, somebody's front yard or something.
Yeah.
So.
I think you could, that road stretches 2 miles. I mean, hell, you could, the old horse and buggies went up and down that thing. It's hard to tell.
Well, I drive a little PT Cruiser that doesn't come up too high off the ground.
Yeah. You could spend probably days walking that thing if you wanted to.
Yeah, no telling what you'd find out there.
I know. I mean,
well, if you can find that 1840s map, I'd be really interested.
Yeah,
give me a call. I'll bring my copier out here. We'll copy if you don't mind.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I've got it somewhere. I don't know what the hell
Okay, well, like I said, you got my number. Give me a call, and we'll go from there.
All right, sounds good, Don.
Tell your mom I said thanks.
All right, no problem.